What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. As y'all can see what's right in front of you, we got the Switch 2. Alright, so back when the Switch 1 came out, I think I got it the launch year, that like November of that year. I didn't get it launch day. Now here we are, what, 20 days, 21 days later, 3 weeks later, and we do have the Switch 2 in the building. I do plan on, of course, just like I did with the Legion Go, and I still have my Legion Go. We're still going to do Legion Go videos, but we are doing some Nintendo Switch videos, right? So we're going to do older Nintendo games, newer Nintendo games. Of course, the only newer Nintendo game I have right now is going to be Mario Kart World. And then as more like Donkey Kong comes out, Pokemon Legend ZA comes out and stuff like that. I don't have Pokemon Scarlet, so I can't play that. I will be playing Pokemon Sword. Now, when I had my first Nintendo Switch, I ended up getting the Steam Deck, selling that Nintendo Switch because Steam Deck, of course, I use that more for emulation more than anything, honestly. Got my Legion Go, haven't really used emulation on there because I use it to play like whatever I play on my PC, right? So, have a PS5 or PS5 exclusive, have my PC for every other game and stuff like that, and then I'm going to, of course, have this. This is going to be, of course, for Nintendo exclusives only. I'm not buying shit like Cyberpunk. I'm not buying fucking 2K kind of bullshit. I'm not doing none of that. Like, if the game is on PC, I'm buying it on PC. If it's only on PlayStation, I'll buy it for the PlayStation. If it's only on the Nintendo Switch, I'm only getting it on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not buying any other third-party games or any other non-exclusive Nintendo Switch games for this. Like, this is only for Nintendo Switch exclusives. That's it. So also, this is mainly my console. I'm not gonna have it connected into my office though. I'll have it downstairs connected to the family TV because that's where most of the games will be happening. This is why I bought the Switch, because my kids have Switch Lites, but they do like games like Just Dance and stuff like that. So why not put it downstairs for them so they can go ahead and, of course, play that. So I'm talking too much, right? You guys came here because you want me to open up this box here. So, huge box, actually. Plug it in, set it up, yada, yada, yada. You already know. So, as you guys know, the Nintendo Switch 2, of course, has a 7.9, we can call it an 8-inch screen. 8-inch screen versus the, what was it, 6.2 or 7.2, some shit like that. Nintendo Switch, I didn't know it was that screen was that small. I loved the Nintendo Switch 1. I think that really brought my love for Nintendo back at a time where I wasn't really fucking with Nintendo, not their DS's or anything like that. And as a kid growing up, I absolutely loved the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, and the first Wii. I did not like the Wii U. I did not care for the DS, the 3DS, the 2DS, the none of that. I didn't care for any of it. When the Switch 1 was announced, I was like, I'm not too sure, you know, how like if I want it, you know, like that's kind of what I was thinking to myself. But as time went by and I was seeing others like play it and stuff, I was like, yo, this is really dope. Like, I actually really want one. Got to play like a demo of it or whatever. I was like, okay, gotta get one. Got a real good deal on one. So there's that. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking some of this stuff out of the box. And let's see what we got. So we have the dock here. This is, of course, the new Nintendo Switch 2 dock. I'm not sure if the Switch 1 will work on it. Not completely sure. Somebody can test that out. Not too sure. Nothing special. It's just a bit more rounded off here. I think it's got like a cooling fan and stuff. Wow, this just popped off. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. But so we have the AC adapter and the HDMI out. Also a LAN cable, if you guys can see that. I'm trying to let's see. Okay, well, it's rounded, so there it goes right there. There's the HDMI adapter, and you have two USB-A ports right here, if you guys can see that as well. I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm trying to get better lights, I promise you. So let's see. Let's just, oh, okay, putting it on backwards. I'm tripping. All right, so that just popped off. There it goes. All right, we'll set this off up here and see what else we have. So, of course, we have the controller, right? It's this is your main controller that comes with the Switch, right? Because of course you have your Joy-Cons for handheld mode, and then you can use this if you don't want to. I don't like playing like this, right? I don't like playing with detached controllers. Not on my Legion Go, not on the first Switch I had. By the way, these feel great. These feel fantastic. I don't have a screen protector or anything yet. I have one coming. So until then, I'm not gonna be playing this in dock mode. Like it's not happening. We're not playing we're not playing in handheld. We're only playing in dock until I get me a case, which is crazy because I don't have a case for my Legion Go. I had a case for my first Switch and for my. Oh, I didn't have a case for my first Switch. I only have screen protector. I don't know. Should I play this in handheld without it? I don't know. Anyways, this feels great. I cannot even lie. This actually feels really good in hand. They're so slim and like it's like a matte kind of feeling to it. I don't know. This feels awesome. Let's take a look at the orangish, pinkish, reddish one. Of course, you have the plus button here. You have your X, Y, BA, your home button, and then of course your C button, which is for your communications, chat shit that they got going on. Of course, you have your bumper buttons if you want to play with just one of them, which me and the family do a lot. And then you know, the thumbsticks don't feel bad to me because, like I said, I play a lot of games on my Legion Go. I don't like sitting at a computer desk for so long. So, and then if we take a look at the blue one, blue black, which I'm really glad they didn't make this all blue and all red like the first one. You have your separated D-pad, which whatever. I think this is the capture button if I'm not mistaken. You have your minus button or your what's that shit? Because this would be start, so this is kind of like select. I always call it select. I don't know. And like I said, the thumbsticks to me feel fine. I guess this is like the release for that, which we'll kind of go ahead and do this because this is supposed to be magnetic. So ooh, that was yeah. Let me see. Oh, that's strong too. Yo. This controller feels really nice to me. Now, obviously, it's not like a standard controller. I do have a Nintendo Switch 1 Pro controller, but I don't have the Pro 2 controller, and I'm not going to get it. It's like $85. I don't even pay $85 for my PlayStation controllers. Y'all got me all kinds of fun, and I got two of them. When it first came out, I always buy two, right? Because just in case somebody comes over. But yeah, this feels great. So it looks like if I just press that, yeah, it just comes right off. Look at that. All right, hey, I'm fucking with it. Like it just right there. All right, so we'll set that off to the side. I'm loving it. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. All right, so then we have the wrist straps for the controllers as well. I think this also allows it for the better mouse control or something. I don't know. We'll test out the optical sensor, the mouse control, and stuff like that. We'll definitely test it out in a future video. I have a bunch of videos lined up for this. I have more videos lined up for the Legion Go as well because I've fallen so far behind. I got to drop my shallot video as well, but I wanted to drop this because it's a Switch. We have the block. The block cable or the charger for it, and you get a so USB-C to USB-C. I could have sworn I thought someone said it was like USB-A to USB-C. Maybe I was tripping, but yeah. So this is USB-C to USB-C for that. We'll set that off up there, and then of course they give us a HDMI cable, which I'm gonna guess is about 3 foot long. Well, I like to keep things, the same, so we'll use that one when we connect it downstairs. Like I said, I'll have a ton of gameplay coming, handheld and docked. Not too much docked, more handheld because I can handheld. I can just sit at my table, my desk right here, and play like this and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's take a look at the actual tablet itself. So we have speakers here at the bottom, which okay, yeah, we have a USB-C port. Of course, this is where the Joy-Cons go. There we have the power button, the volume up and down. I'm guessing this is the fan, right? Yeah, unless that's the speaker or the fan, I don't know. And then we have another USB-C port here, which is awesome because, like I said, Legion Go has 2 of them. Oh no, what happened? The video just like cut out. What the fuck? Sorry about that. You probably saw it, but I didn't see it. And then, of course, where your game cartridge goes, which I don't have any games. I had a bunch of Switch 1 games that I gave to my kids because, like I said, they have Switch Lites. And my daughter decided to put all the games, into her freaking Switch little holder carrying case thing, and she lost it. And then my son has his Switch. And you know, they share games, so now he has no games to play. So right now, ooh, this is dirty, and that's just because this Dark Magician Girl mat is super old and dirty. But yeah, he has no games to play because they share games. So all we have right now is going to be Mario Kart World, and then of course, you know, like I said, I'm gonna pick up the Donkey Kong and the Pokemon and the Just Dance 2026 or whatever the fuck that shit is. I don't know. This is shit they like. Whatever. Kickstand. Again, reminiscent of the Legion Go. I don't have my Legion Go with me right now. It's somewhere around the house. I don't know. But there it is. Micro SD Express. Fuck you, Nintendo. Sorry for the language, guys. But, look, let's be real. If you have a Nintendo Switch 1, or you have a PlayStation, or an Xbox, for those who have one, or a PC, or a handheld PC, I do not recommend buying this at all. At all. Unless you are dying to play Nintendo Switch 2 games. That is it. If you're dying to play the Nintendo Switch 2 games, this is the only reason that you should buy this. Because, like I said, every third-party game that's going to be on this is going to be on PC. It's going to be on PlayStation. It's going to be on Xbox. It's going to be on all that. So, if you are buying this to play fucking Cyberpunk or, I don't know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, whenever that comes, whatever. If you're buying this to play any of those fucking games, again, excuse my language, don't waste your $500, bruh. Don't do it, or your $450, whatever. This is $500 because, of course, it comes with the Mario Kart. Don't waste your money. Just don't do it, because there's no games out for this right now. If you are buying this because you have a family like myself, and we love Mario Kart, we love playing, that's the one thing we love doing with, like, the Switch 1, is we love playing the Switch together. We loved playing Just Dance. Like, it was our family time type of thing. So if you have a family and you want to play Nintendo Switch exclusives and you want to play them better, because let's be real, them Pokemon games running on the Nintendo Switch 1, ass. So if you just want a better machine to run your games, or you just want to play the Nintendo Switch 2 games, get this. If you want to play third-party games, don't get this. But like I said, I will have more videos coming for this console. I can't wait to fire it up. I'm going to do that off screen, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.